Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Space Quest V: The Next Mutation by Sierra Online. Alright, if I remember where we left off last night, we just returned from Clorox 2. Thrakus is another planet that we will be visiting later on, I believe. It's on the map of the galaxy in the manual that serves as a copy protection. And Drool is reading a Mad magazine. Flo is drilling her nails. Such dedicated employees. I'm picking up a weak signal on an emergency frequency, Captain. I'm putting it on screen. Mayday, Mayday, this is the SCS Goliath. Any Confederation ships in range, please respond. SCS Goliath, repeat, we're under attack. They came through the shuttle bay. I'm sorry, sir, I've lost the transmission. The message was too brief to pin down the exact source, but I've narrowed it down to the region of the Thrakus system. Meanwhile, on the SCS Goliath... Mutants. Okay. So our next course was going to be to genetics, which is where the primordial soup we found on the planet was, but I think Thrakus might be a more productive detour. 5... Yeah, rats. If I could type, that is. 53284. Quarters locked in, sir, ready to get underway. Pull out from the planet, light speed, and we go. What do you make of the Goliath's last transmission, Flo? It was highly irregular, sir. Quirk sounded like he's in big trouble. You're right, I've never seen him so upset, except maybe that time when he fell on his fanny in front of Ambassador Wankmeister. Did you notice his face? It looks like he's developed some sort of skin problem. I once had a nasty rash similar to that. It was awful. I couldn't sit comfortably for weeks. What should we do about it? I recommend washing the affected area daily and wearing antibiotic lip balm. I was talking about the message flow. Oh, well, in that case, I think we should try to rendezvous with the Goliath and render whatever aid we can immediately. What's your read on the situation, Drool? Hard to say, sir. That whole business back on the planet was definitely pegged the weird meter. Something really stinks around here. But I just put on a fresh batch of roll-on. Not you, sir. I just mean something fishy is going on. I have a sneaking suspicion that Quirk may be involved. What makes you think so? Clorox 2 is in the Goliath's patrol sector. If anything happened to the colony, Quirk would have been the first one they called. Thanks for saving my butt back there on Clorox 2, Drool. No problem, Captain. Besides, I've always wanted to try one of those quick draws. Well, you really saved my bacon. I'm just glad I can still shoot straight after the nerve injury to my hand. It gives me the shake something awful. Reassuring. Recommendation? Not enough data. Status report, Cliffy. Everything's A-okay. Anything else? We can't cloak the ship while we're at light speed. Anything else? Sad. Approaching our destination. Regular speed. And then I think one of them is going to want to, no readings for the Goliath, Captain, but I am picking up an escape pod locator beacon on the planet's surface. Okay, let's see. Standard orbit. Alright, your tips command region. Let's see. Hail planet. Hailing, sir? No response. Only thing I'm picking up is an escape pod homing beacon on the surface. Scan planet. The atmosphere of this planet is highly toxic to humanoid life forms, Captain. Very good to know. Was there a second dialogue box? No, there wasn't. Scan for ships. Indeterminate readings. If there are any ships within scanning range, they're jamming us. Most logical course of action is to beam down to investigate the source of the beacon. Recommend an expeditious survey. However, my calculations indicate a 67.5% probability that another ship is within range of the marker beacon. Due to the unusual nature of the circumstances we currently find ourselves in, it might be unwise to attract attention to our presence here. One more additional piece of data. The atmosphere of this planetoid is highly toxic to humanoid life forms. You must utilize a breathing apparatus on the surface or perish. That is all. Alright. So, I don't know if we've been here in this series yet, but I think we did. But there's this pod bay underneath the ship. And somewhere here, I believe, there's a breathing apparatus. And a tank of oxygen. Okay, wrong button. I think the can of air might be for the EVA pod, which we will not to deal with later. Not really want to deal with, but you know how these games work. Okay. Part of me suspects there's going to be an action arcade sequence. Huge fungi resembling giant mushrooms proliferate in the warm, moist environment of this planet. A slimy gastropod slugs his way up one of the fungoid stems. The interior of the craft is not visible from your present location. All you can tell from here is that it looks like an escape pod. The reason I'm talking rather fast with these dialogue boxes is because they are timed and they tend to disappear before I finish talking. Whoever used this pod can't be far away. They homed right in on you. Better try that one again, Ace. Okay, so how did we do that? I forget exactly how to do this section because I don't think I've ever played this far in the game before. Maybe once. Okay. So you'll notice that sometimes I'm saving over games and sometimes I'm not. There's an art to doing this. I talked about that in the Space Quest 2 series and then promptly forgot it. And that is the button for the homing beacon. Frock. Too bad it's not your color. Alright. Is this the room where the action happens, or is that back in this area here? I think it's a bit warm. I think we call the ship, maybe? I don't think I like it here, Flo. This place gives me the creeps. Have Cliffy beam me back up. We can't do that for a while, sir. Cliffy says the transporter blew a fuse again. Great. What am I supposed to do in the meantime? I'm sure you'll think of something, sir. Eureka out. Of course, the transporter would break down when we need to use it. And we can see already that this game is a lot more forgiving than... There we go. Hey-ya! No! Thump. Help me, Wilco, I'm slipping. If only you had something for me to grab onto. If only I had my mouse pointer back. Oh, those pukoid mutants found me. Do something, Wilco. Okay, Roger, where's Boxers? Give me your hand or something, and I'll climb up over you and pull you up after me. I think we use the coat here. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Hiya! Now, there's something I forgot to do. I didn't realize I didn't have an opportunity to do. Help me, Roger. I'm slipping. Give me something to grab onto. Blah, blah, blah. That. I'm supposed to use the communicator here. Call the Eureka. Flo, have Cliffy beam us out of here. It'll take a few moments to recalibrate the beam. Hang on a minute. That's what I had in mind. Cliffy says in your present orientation won't fit within the confinement beam of the containment field of the transporter beam. There's a clearing a few meters. Can you make it there? Do I have any choice? Not really. Eureka out. And for some reason I think my MIDI cable has dropped out. So I'm going to get up onto the surface here, get my pants fixed. And how long has this been going on? This has been going on for 15 minutes. Ugh, I'm sorry. Tried to kick your butt back there on the planet, Captain Wilco. I thought you were one of those pukoid mutants. Call me Roger and don't worry about it. I don't think I'm going to make it, Roger. One of those bastards nicked me with that awful primordial soup. Don't worry, we'll fix you up. There's got to be a cure. I'm afraid not. The only thing you can do is slow down the mutations by putting me into cryogenic suspension. You asked me to freeze you? We were getting along so well. I must admit I thought you were a real putz back at the academy, Roger, but you turned out to be an okay guy. Maybe even more than okay. But we probably don't have any time for that now. I'm probably not going to make it, and the pukoids have to be stopped before they trash the entire Star Confederation. How the Goliath could be parsecs away by now. We'll never catch them before they reach Starcon. They aren't going to get far without this. It's the Goliath's warp distributor cap. Bia, you're a genius. I know. Now put me in the cryo chamber, quickly. Who's that? It's Ambassador Wankmeister. She escaped from the Goliath. Their entire crew has been infected by some strange substance and are turning into hideous pukoid mutants. We got to get her stabilized before she turns into one herself. What should I do? I'm an engineer, not a doctor. You better do something quick, though. She's starting to look a little green around the gills. Alright. We'll do that. Real quick here. I'm always a pixel off. Now there's a control panel on this thing. Cryo freeze. Instructions here. Cryo chef cooking instructions. Hot dog, coffee, freeze. Ambassador, 10 seconds, freeze. Ambassador defrost, 10 seconds, defrost. Bia has been successfully placed in hibernation. The mutation process has been slowed, but she's not out of the woods yet. Alright, and with that note, we're going to go... We're going to save the game. And I'm going to stop recording. And we'll come back in a few moments for more Space Quest V, as soon as I get my MIDI stuff fixed. Alright, we've frozen the Ambassador. We've got our MIDI fixed here. And... watch it drool. Almost broke the camera. Here we go. We found the Goliath, sir, or rather, she found us. The Goliath's approaching at high speed. She's arming her torpedoes. Well, evasive actions. We don't have any reason to retreat at present. Yes, we do. Ray shields. Aye, aye, Captain. They shot at us. A brilliant observation, Flo. Well, don't just sit there, Captain. Do something. She's coming around again. That'll take us directly to an asteroid field. It'll be suicide. Yeah, there's no way a garbage scow-class ship can deal with the flagship of the quadrant. Or Starcon for this quadrant. Whatever it is. Also, the pedantic would note that the asteroid field is still mostly empty space, and that there's room to... We're being held by the Goliath, Captain. Putting it on screen. Hello again, Wilco, you insignificant little pimple on the behind of humanity. Speaking of pustules, Quirk, you've never looked better. Ah, you pathetic fool, you've no idea what you're up against. I'm going to puke out the entire galaxy, starting with Starcon. Not if I have anything to say about it. Ha, your puny ship is no match for the Goliath. Au revoir. No, au revoir, room jockey. The next time we meet, you won't be so lucky. Did I mention that this game was, sponsored by US Sprint, a major long-distance company? And Cliffy is going to have to do, an EVA walk in order to, EVA mission to fix the ship. Heading towards the port stabilizer. Made it. This will only take a minute. I just need to make a few minor adjustments. Oops. Okay, Captain, that's got her. Coming back. Idiot. Say, Captain, am I just seeing things, or is that gentleman floating out in space there with a surprised expression on his face, our chief engineer? Well, rodents. +3. I think what I'm going to do is get ready for this next sequence, and then we'll call it quits for this episode. Pod rotation. And save the game. And then we'll pause here. And when we come back to the next episode, we will rescue Cliffy from his own stupidity, apparently. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.